Hello everybody, on to day 27. This is yesterday's page and I love how this shaker pocket turned out. It's so cute. I love the stability of the red and white snowflakes and then the sequins that are flowing freely mostly through here. And the other thing is that I figured out is that this red snowflake is so big, it kind of holds some of the sequins in the top so that it's not everything is in the bottom. So love how this turned out. My sewing machine actually worked and that looks pretty good, so I'm really pleased. So here's the back side. You can see the glue dots. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. It probably won't. Just a little bit on the back of these three snowflakes, but not bad at all. So I would definitely recommend doing that. And I just saw that I have a loose pink sequin here. They like to stick to everything. So anyway, and the journaling is all done and Santa's on the outside. So love, love, love. This is one of my favorite pages so far. So on to day 27, here is the photo I'm using today. It's a photo of an ornament I bought myself this year. I buy one every year pretty much. It's a paintbrush. It has a couple of meanings. One, I moved this year for my job into a new space. I'm out on my own now. And the space that I'm in now was totally remodeled and actually sort of created for the massage studio. So there's that meaning. And then the paint also signifies creativity to me. And I started my YouTube channel in 2016. So I think that that's pretty cool. And I think I'm like, I don't know how many videos, 170 videos or something now for the first year. So that's pretty awesome. So that's what I'm working with. I'm working with the reds and greens and blues here. I have this package from a few years ago and I'm thinking about using that to do my journaling on, so that would work out really well to kind of blend in these blues and all that. And I have one of these left, so I think it would be really nice to use that. This photo is pretty big, so there's not a lot of room sort of left here on this card. So I'm thinking maybe what I might want to do is trim this just a tiny bit to get a border so I can put something on it. And that's what I'm going to do quickly. Just do a tiny bit of trimming here. And that'll take me just a second. And I just trimmed a tiny bit off of 3 out of the 4 sides. Yeah, I think that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I think, and I was going to use this blue. That's probably not going to work the way I thought. I was thinking about using the stripe paper from yesterday, but I don't think that that blue is going to look good with that, now that I'm seeing that. Let's see what I think once I get it on here. Let's see here. Well, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. If I like it or don't like it. The other option is to put it on this. But that's a lot of white that you're seeing. I could trim it even more, but I think that that's not going to work the way I thought it was. Unless I don't use that present. Or I use a different piece here. Now I could just do this so that it's sitting on that green here. Or this red. Okay, let me try this. I'm going to see if I can get it, what happens if I put that in the bottom pocket and not the top one. And I thought I had a piece that I used yesterday that I had partially used. I'm not finding it. what happens. I sort of put my papers back in a kind of organized manner so I can find what I'm looking for, and that is not happening at all today. There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right, so I'm going to cut off, actually, what I'm going to do is cut this to match. Because I know it will match this card. So what if I use this here, and I really like the way that looks just around that. I'm going to put that on there. We'll solve the problem for the top pocket. I like how it brings in the colors from the shaker pocket. It just works really, really well. And then the other thing I'm thinking here is I want it turned in. The stripes now are facing turning in to the page. If I'd done it the other way, let me show you that. I turned it, it would have been facing, they would have been going off the page. So I don't always catch those things. I happen to do it this time. All right, so we have that. It backs up to this. Just gonna glue those together. And it'll be nice if this video is shorter. Yesterday was a long video, and then I discovered I left it on while I was sewing and getting everything done, so the upload was scary long. Okay, so we have that pocket done, and now the question is, if I use a piece of red, am I okay with that blue there? No, I'm not. Really, it's going to bother me if I do that. So I think I'm going to tuck that blue back. I'll use it at some other point. But now I do need something to journal on and to bring these things together. And what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to cut this present paper out. Just a piece of this. I like how these go together, and I also have a present sticker left here. And I thought I had a present left in my wood veneers. I do. So I could use some of those. I also have plenty of trees left. I have this tree, this bright green tree, and I have wood veneer trees and stars too. So because this is hanging on a tree, I'm thinking that might be where I go with that. Okay. Let's just make sure that they're both facing the same direction before I glue them. Okay. So now, oops, other way. There we go. So now we have that like this. And I could put my number, my 27, like here or up here. But we'll see kind of what happens here. So I need to have something to write on. I'm going to go to my die cuts. There's a big old tree. I'm going to grab my blue die cuts as well. I think I would really like that circle to be a little bit bigger than it actually is. quite sure why, but this tree looks better to my eye. Yeah. That's too many words, but that would be cute. That bit of white is bothering me. So I'm kind of looking in my 'Tis the Season die cuts to see if I can find anything else that I like better. It's like that white is too white against the paper. So, let's see. That's cute, but everything is going the wrong way now. Trying lots of different things here to see what works to my eye. Looking to see if I can find a blue. My blue die cuts say things like wintertime fun and okay, so far my favorite. If I could just get a little something green in there, that would work really well. Does that mean we get this little green tree in here? Too big. I have this little stocking. Oops. Not quite right. Okay, what else do we have that we could use? I have this piece that says Deck the Halls, which is appropriate. I think that and maybe a little red heart or something here. Okay, so let's get that down first. I'm glad to use this tree because it's vellum and it's getting crushed a lot. Like it gets, you know, it's getting wrinkled, I guess. That's the word I really wanted. Okay, so Deck the Halls. There. I want to be able to see that it's I want to be able to see that it's a tree. Okay, and then we can get it up under here. All right, and that's going to lift up a little bit. Once we get in the page protector, it will be okay. Oh, I said I wanted some little red hearts. I also have stars. See if I can get this under more right here. There. All right, so that's that. I need a number, 27. Let's see, no red numbers there. I could just put a little one in the corner here, which is what I'm going to do. That went down a little crooked. That's because I didn't use my okay. I'm going to glue this down on this edge too. It's really popping up on me. There. I think I'm done. Just need to get a little bit, and I like how this brings the blue in here and here. I just need to get the journaling done, and we are all set. Hope you're all well, and I will see you back again tomorrow. Bye!